Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls, welcome. Today's reading and video is about sort of the darker things, the darker challenges within you that your angels are trying to help you with. And this right here is Michael the Archangel statue. So we're channeling in his beautiful protection and advice. And I've chosen one card out of my dark mirror deck, and this is reflective of the darkers, that's a good one, the darker energies that are in you that are trying to be released by your angels, your angelic team. So let's see what's going on here. If you're finding this, hopefully these messages will be helpful to you. Oh, so we've got fated to suffer. So this is a depression stage. This is being in a depression stage. Like if you're familiar with the 5 stages of grief, and this is sort of really things have sunken in. You're sort of just accepting that everything is bad all the time or everything is crappy all the time. It's almost like you're like, this is my life. This is just what happens. You do believe that luck is not always on your side. You've had some really rough times. You're sort of clinging on to those rougher times, though, those sadder times, like they've defined you and made you strong, but they also kind of hold you back from being happy because you're always thinking the worst, the worst, the worst. Everything is hopeless. Everything's going to be bad. But I feel like you need to start looking at things differently and trying to see both sides of a situation or two sides or whatever you need to see when you have something you need to decide upon or a person you need to get away from or a choice you need to make. I feel like you also need to understand that not everything is all bad or not everything is all good all the time, and there's a very delicate balance with that. I feel like you almost could be tempted to think that you don't deserve anything good based on some things that you were made to feel in your past by people. But I feel like you have to kind of get into the mindset that there might not be nothing to fear at all. So, whatever you've been really dreading or really feeling like is a hopeless situation, or you can't move past it, or there's like literally this monster blocking your way, I feel like Spirit's like you have to kind of get it in your head that there might not be anything to fear at all. Right now, you're just afraid of the unknown and what's out there and what's next, and you feel like you've been swindled and dwindled so many times that you're just either almost ready to just throw yourself to the wolves yourself just because you're tired of running, or you're just ready to give up. So it's definitely get out of that mindset. So let's see what other messages the angels, it could be messages or advice. Let's see what they have to say to you. Nothing is truly hopeless unless you let it be. That's correct. Oh my God. So again, with the mindset, Spirit's like, this is what you need to realize. If you always think hopeless, it's always going to be hopeless because you're already there. You're already thinking it. You're already imagining it. Have you ever heard of self-fulfilling prophecy? That's kind of where this comes in. So I feel like the worry inside of you, all these things inside of you, they're kind of like slowly just taking from you your energy. They're sucking you dry. They're taking from you. They're draining you. These thoughts are actually draining you. I feel like sometimes we put way too much energy on an outcome when we need to put the energy back on ourselves, and it kind of like relieves that tension of the hopeless, the hopeless, the hopeless. All right. So we've also got you are being called to change your views about relationships. So what you think is love and what you think is valued for you in love might not be what your partner thinks or past partners have thought. I feel like you might be struggling right now. Like you think one way about love and relationships, and maybe the people you come in contact don't, or maybe people you've dated in the past don't, or someone you're with now doesn't, or this is coming up. But it could be that you're stuck on a past relationship. It could be that you're stuck on some grief from the past. It could be with your own parents, with your siblings. It could be any of those things. All relationships, really. Um, you could be in a one way or one sided mindset about things, and a little bit not willing to change your views about that. But I feel like you might be attracting all the same types or all the same types of relationships or all relationships that feel like they are too much work or they end badly. But I definitely feel like you're dwelling or ruminating over a past relationship too. And I feel like even if it's a current relationship or something you're going through now, I feel like Spirit's like you have to kind of understand there are red flags here. and you're not seeing them because you're not willing to change what you feel about this person, or what you think about love, or what you think about it should be, or the happy ending that you might still be holding on to that never happened, or something with this person that they promised you and you never got it, or perhaps they were manipulating you in some way. But there's definitely regret there, there's definitely repression, repressed anger, there's definitely fear there, there's anxiety there, there's a lot going on. So yeah, I feel like you're being called to examine that. Look at your past relationships as well. That's what I feel like spirit is, angels are dictating. So we've also got cut ties from this person or situation. So it might be time to just make that choice to do this. I feel like thoughts connect you. So if you're not in contact with this person, your thoughts connect you all the time. If you're constantly thinking about it and thinking about the sadness of it and the longing and the missing, it makes it still real. It makes it so impossible to move on. So again, with the change in mindset. But I feel like this has also to do with like your health and your well-being. So spirit and angels are guiding you to, yes, it may be just what you need to do. You may need to cut them off completely. It may be that you need to make really strong boundaries. But I feel like you might be wasting your energy with this person. They're never going to change is what I'm getting. They're actually toxic for you to be around. It's not good for your health. It's starting to show is what I'm hearing from spirit. It's starting to show like in your emotions and your actions, in your body and your appearance. It's like starting to show. And it is depression, remember. So depression might be the root of what the angels are trying to get to for you, to dig that up, to bring that to the surface for you to heal it. And there could be other people around you that are just no good for you and no good for this process. They're going to keep you stuck and down. And I'm getting from spirit, you have to empower yourself, take charge and be in power, be in power, be in power. Set your truth free with love and light. Yes. Everything changes eventually. It's time to do things differently. Yeah, it's time to shake things up is what I'm getting. You can't stay in this mindset anymore. You can't allow this poison to consume your brain anymore. You can't allow this mindset to rule you, possibly staying in a bad relationship or staying connected to an energy that's moved on, or wishing or wanting for something that you might not ever get. So let's get some more messages. Let's see if there's anything that the angels want you to work on and they want you to know, a little piece of advice to help you heal this. All right, so we've got steady progress. So kind of chipping away at this. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you are making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So I don't know if you have a service job or something that you work with people, or you're constantly maybe just helping others or giving to others, or assisting others. I feel like there's some sense of duty that you really have, and that you have to follow that path in life because that's really where you're truly happy. I also feel like this is you. You might need to put more action and more pep in your step about maybe getting some type of counseling, or a session you might need to have, or a self-help book about it, or therapy, some type of book even, and start taking some steps towards the healing process. Because I feel like it's something that's like a work in progress. It's not going to be an overnight thing. You're not going to be healed overnight. But I feel like the more you heal, the better your thoughts and actions and your feelings for love are going to be. It's steady progress. And look, we've also got joy. So you need to find ways to bring joy back to your life. Joy is the highest energy of all. It is the most magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. So more present in your moments, more present with people, showing more gratitude for people, showing more happiness around people. And it's joy that allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So definitely finding ways to get more joy into your life. All right, so let's get some angel therapy into this for the healing part of it. Ooh, we've got Vacuum Away Fear. We've got Michael the Archangel and Raphael. Call upon them to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, and this situation, and everyone involved. So other people are feeling the effects of this with you. I feel like other people are sad for you, worried for you. I feel like other people are like praying for you, or hoping you're going to find an answer or a way out of this, or you're going to wake up about it. And there's a lot of stress around you. I feel like it makes you anxious, and your mindset is just anxious, anxious, anxious all the time. So I feel like that kind of affects your surroundings, your home, where you live, your car, all those things you might want to start to clear. Sage, or ask for white light protection, or get some crystals. I feel like there's some things you need to do to help this happen, the clearing. But you also have to be willing to accept that, yes, there are chaos. There's like chaos energy around you, and definitely you're fearful. You're fearful of the future. You're fearful of what to do, how you're going to end up, what's going to happen. You're worried about this person that you're sort of ruminating on. You're depressed about it. You're looking at things in a negative way. You're thinking always the worst is going to happen. You don't know the unknown. All these things are coming out that you're being called to release. Release this away. All right. Let's get just one more card. This will be sort of advice or anything, you might need to know going forward. Something that these angels want you to know. It could be like an answer to a question, a yes or no, a very specific, message. Oh, we got this situation will improve. Yeah. So with time, I feel like spirit and angels are like, miracles take time. You have to know, we're going to give you everything right at the right moment. The thoughts are going to come into your head. You're going to see synchronicities. Like you're just going to know that this is a green light for you to move forward from a darker place into a lighter place, because you are not meant to stay in the dark. You are meant to stay in the light, and you will get your truths, and you will find your answers, and you are being guided. It's going to take some time for you to open your eyes. You have to open your eyes in a new way now and see the whole thing from a different way and different eyes to really understand the depth of how much this is affecting you and the people you love around you. But just know they're working with you towards this improvement, towards this help, towards this energy of lifting yourself up. And you do have to lift yourself up. And look, we've got recovery. So that's for you to know that, at the very end of this whole crazy journey, you will recover. You are able to heal yourself. It can happen, but you have to heal. The core wound is like the depression and thinking the worst and thinking the hopeless and looking at things black or white, fearing the unknown. All of those things have to go. So I'm going to leave you with one more message, and it's Angel Whispers. And we've got, what are you waiting for? The life you dreamed of awaits you. So definitely put that pep in your step and start taking those steps towards, a better, more peaceful existence. I hope that these messages were helpful to you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check the description box below for my private reading information and my Twin Flame Separation Support Group and my Facebook business page, so you can see weekly readings that I post on there twice a week. And I will see you guys in the next reading.